Now it's recording. Karen, I apologize. I just had you go through a whole thing and I wasn't recording. Okay.
No problem.
All right. So you want to start with the services first and then go into about the tarot so we don't forget that part this time?
Okay, we offer several services here. We went through a few of them at the beginning of your video. We also go outside of the shop and help people in their homes if they're having issues and hauntings and anything like that. Our mediumship readings are generally done out of our home office.
Oh, okay.
So that there's just a better environment for it. There's not people coming in or things like that.
And a bar next door.
Yeah, there's no outside noise.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
And it's also preferred to do at nighttime anyway because it's easier spirit contact at night.
The veil is thinner.
We're closed then. So.
Yeah.
I'm going to give a tarot reading for Peggy, and I was first going to just talk about how I see the tarot.
Okay.
And myself. I see myself as a practical psychic. I can give people answers to practical questions that they have. The tarot can give answers to practical questions that people have. It can give you simple yes or no answers. It can review your options if you have multiple directions or a decision to make. It can guide you step by step along a process, and it can also dive deeper into spiritual issues as well. People ask what the difference between tarot and oracle decks are a lot, and my thought on that is that there's 78 cards in a tarot deck, and each one of those cards it demonstrates a different aspect of the human experience. So it shows great joy all the way to great sorrow and everything in between. And in that case, it can delve deep into your questions and into what you're looking for.
So if you don't want to hear exactly what you need to hear, then just don't ask because you're going to get it.
Exactly.
Okay.
But also, when you do hear that, then you can ask, what's the best way to go about this now and things like that. Or you can ask, because the future isn't set in stone,
right?
You can ask, what steps can I take to avoid this? Or things like that. Or how should I move forward?
Okay.
And you get answers to that as well.
Okay.
Whereas oracle cards, generally, not all the time, but they're usually set up to give people positive affirmations of any situation that they might be facing in their life, and they definitely have a place.
Yeah, they chide sometimes, but it's gently. And I can totally see the difference because they're just a little more Pollyanna, I guess I would say. Okay.
Yeah, and sometimes people, that's what somebody needs too. So
exactly.
They may already know what they're maybe suffering through, and they just need to find something uplifting.
Yes,
so
exactly.
That can help.
All right. And then you do these here at the shop, and you charge $25, I think you said.
Yes, $25. Okay. We limit them to 20 minutes because I'm usually working here alone, so I lock the shop up and
makes total
put a little
sense.
sign on the door.
Okay.
The majority of the business we do here is selling supplies and teaching people how to use our, answering questions about them.
And that reminds me, you offer classes too sometimes.
Yeah, we do classes once in a while on different usage.
Okay. All right, so I will keep the camera on you while you're shuffling, and then when you lay them out, I'm just going to set it down so I can concentrate.
Okay, and is there anything you want the reading to focus on? Because you can ask for it to go in a certain direction. You can have certain questions.
Well, unless it's too complicated for this mini reading, I am interested in whether I'm on the right spiritual path and if I'm doing what I should be.
That's perfect. I like when people have a direction for the reading.
Okay, great.
Everyone will do their cards a little different.
So as you shuffle, are you just kind of reiterating what my question is?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. I'm going to set it
I
down
say it
now.
over and over again in my mind.
All right.
And the way I do it, I draw a card that my hand is drawn to.
Okay. So as energy? Is that how you say? Okay.
Yeah, I can just kind of feel like a pull towards a certain card when I... Okay, I laid out 3 cards
Okay.
while I'm asking the question if you're on the right spiritual path right now, or just some extra information about it.
Okay.
The position of the cards, this is your situation. This card is a little more information and suggestion, and here is your outcome.
Okay.
This card is the 8 of Wands. Wands are the cards of action. It represents the element fire.
Oh.
And you can see these 8 wands, look like tree branches.
Mm-hmm.
They're flying through the air.
Oh.
It's kind of like if you picked up a deck of cards and threw them up in the air, and while they're there up in the air. So there's a lot.
Like pickup sticks? I mean,
Yeah, or a
okay.
deck of cards, but they haven't landed yet.
Okay.
It's in the air.
Oh,
So
Lord.
there's a lot of
Okay.
activity
Okay.
going on in your spiritual life and your spiritual development right now.
Okay.
It's showing that there's it's going to land somewhere, but it hasn't landed yet.
Oh, that makes sense. So that's why I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay.
No, it's a positive layout
Okay, good.
too. This isn't a bad place to be. This is what I think with this is that a lot of things has recently have come to you, been revealed to you,
Yes.
and you're maybe you don't quite know exactly what to do with it yet, but so it's kind of in the air.
Yes.
But you're working with it.
Yes.
You're taking action
Okay, good.
too.
All right.
And this card, giving some advice, some little, telling you a little bit of what you need, maybe.
Okay.
It's the 2 of Swords.
All right.
This woman is at peace. She's
good.
She's relaxed. She's not looking overly hard, not looking at the outside world because she's blindfolded. You see, she has a blindfold around
Yeah,
her.
I can
There's
see that.
there's calm, still water behind her.
Okay.
However, it's not a water card; it's an air card. It's a sword card, and that's the element of air.
Oh.
So there's something that she's thinking about, and then it's a 2 card. So there's an aspect of a decision, of a choice that she's thinking on and hasn't come to the conclusion yet. What that kind of says to me in relation to this first card is that the pace probably eventually is going to slow down a little bit, and probably the amount of things you're doing is going to be more focused on maybe in a smaller amount, or more in one direction,
Good.
or
Yay.
less directions.
Yeah, for an ADHD person, that's good news. Yeah, I never can focus on one thing because I'm bouncing from one thing to another.
And maybe it's even saying that you're kind of going back and forth in your mind about a choice or decision to make
Okay.
towards it. You know, it's all related to your spiritual life too. Is what
Okay.
you know. Every card that's shown is related to the question.
Okay, good.
And it's a card that's just encouraging you to continue to think of that, however, in a peaceful way. She's not obsessed over it.
And the blindfold isn't on because she's refusing to see what she needs to see, is
No,
it?
the blindfold is on because it's telling her that she needs to look within. That it's not an
Okay.
outside. So there's not going to be a we're talking about your spirituality. There's not going to be a church or a person that you're going to find that you're set to follow. You're set to follow a path that's going to be revealed to you internally.
Okay. That same old thing I get all the time about you have the answers within.
Oh.
You know, and then I'm like, then where the hell are they? Show me. It's not going to be that easy, is it?
No, but you have made changes though recently, and they're good changes.
Good.
You know, in this direction. And the final card, if you keep going as you are, is the Star card. And this is a card about your hopes and dreams coming true. It's
nice.
It's the only major card that has shown up. Mm-hmm. These are called minor cards, and they're things that come and go in our life, like, you know, on a daily, weekly, monthly basis.
Right.
Whereas the major cards, they're the more transforming, transitional periods of our life. They're more of the fate type cards.
Okay.
So your ultimate outcome on your spiritual path now, which you have already begun and are advancing on, is you know, is achievement, because it's the Star card. So it's focusing on the stars, which are up in the, you know, in the celestial world, in the heavens, in the spiritual world, and things coming true for you, things manifesting for you, and internal peace, which is being shown with the water being poured out and the healing qualities of water.
I have to get closer because I want to remember that one. That sounds so good. It sounds relieving. Okay.
I also get the sense that you're going to I'm not going to say that you're going to be the person people follow, but sort of like we were saying, you won't find a person to follow isn't going to show up to you, but you're going to have people looking towards you.
Right.
So the direction you're going, maybe becoming public, that type of thing is good for your spiritual path and the correct, you're on the correct.
So a little bit bigger venue maybe.
Yeah.
And I will have to get over my shyness then. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'm going to come back to you.
Show.
That is very cool. Okay.
Right.
So Spirit definitely cooperated on this one, didn't they? And is there anything else you would like to say before I turn this off?
No.
Okay. All right. And I'm just going to do a quick picture back here because you showed me the other two. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I can get them. There we go. And this was Love and Prosperity altars?
Yeah, our Love and Prosperity altars.
So if someone wants to find love, they come and fill something out and then you do some kind of blessing over it or something?
Yeah, we work a ritual on auspicious times for what they want.
Okay.
It's not... we're not casting magic spells for them.
Right.
What's on our altars is are symbols and items that are known to draw that to somebody. So simply having their name on there is helping them achieve that, either prosperity or drawing love to them, protection or healing.
Okay.
And then at certain times we light the candles, we do some incantations or some prayers over it. We read out the names of each person on it. We either put the depending on what it is, we either put the name back or we burn it and scatter the ashes.
Okay. So you're giving them a boost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much, Karen. This has been so fun.